Here we are, week 4 of the Surrey Championship, Division 2, First 11 League. Sanderstead against Oxted Limpsfield. Simon Carter opening the bowling off his long run as he did last week. Bowling to Joe Mercer. And non-striking batsman is Simon Jackson, who I think his current league average this season is around about 300. He's just had 2 consecutive not-out hundreds. Tricky Wilson down the hill. Fresh from our pilot podcast. Link below to that. That's a nice shot. Aggressive intent still. If you're averaging about 300, why not? Bowling. Yeah, just checked on Play Cricket and his average is 289. That's well hit. So in the division, Sanderstead are lying 8th out of 10 and Oxted Limpsfield are 6th out of 10, but only 2 points between the two teams after 3 games, so pretty important game for both sides, as they all are really. And that's a short ball, that's 4 runs. And Tricky just not quite happy with his lines and lengths and is trying round the wicket. Oh, that does look much better. Yeah, Simon just getting into a bit of a groove here. Bowling. Oh, and that's snicked through second slip. Interesting. Got a first, a third, a fourth in the gully, but hey, sometimes it goes that way. Some of you may have seen we put out our first podcast yesterday. Yeah, quite a few people have asked for a little bit more chat, a little bit more interviews, things like that, which really it's hard to do on the day of a game because we like to get the game up live by the evening of the game, so we don't really have time to do all that. So yeah, we've started up a second channel podcast, and hopefully that's the place where we'll have the chat and behind the scenes and all of that. So link below, have a look, and if you like what we're doing, then please subscribe. Good bowling from Tricky. Around the wicket stuff seems to be a bit better for him. Oh, that's well, good bowling. It's 4 runs. Ah, that's a lovely shot, lovely on drive, 4 runs into the hedge. And that's a super catch from Simon. That's first wicket down. Joe Mercer goes. It's 44 for 1. It's the 12th over. Jack Lloyd in at 3. And that's a nice little gift to get him off the mark. That's a lovely shot. Task, but clipped away nicely. Well, Oxted Limpsfield, 56 for 1 off 13, going along at 4 and over, looking reasonably comfortable. The bowling is okay, brilliant. And Sharif's on. A little bit of a change. A couple of runs. And that's well bowled. Ah, super shot on the up. 4 all the way. So, there's new faces this week. Sandeep Kukreja has come up from the 2s. Excellent all-round cricketer. Abhishek Sen made his first 11 debut last week, so his second game. And that's a super catch for Abhishek. Lloyd gone. 67 for 2, it's a 16th over.
It's gonna take what you say. Broken arm or not?
It's a good spell this from Si. Greg McLean there. Another player come up from the twos. Excellent bowler. And bats in blue pads.
Not today's not.
Yeah, not today's not.
I've burnt them already.
Clipped over the top. Should go. And it does. Short ball, 4 runs. Ah, that's a glorious shot. Score at drinks. Carter continues, it's his last over, the 19th of the innings. Still no Jackson. George, that is. Sure he'll be on shortly. We have a maximum of 10 overs per bowler in these 50 over side games. Bowling. Greg McLean coming on, complete with ginger mohawk. Debut season for the club, and yeah, he's bowled pretty well in the twos. Well earned promotion. See what he can do here. There we go. Ah, that's well bowled. Oh, that's over tricky. 4 lumps. Yeah, just a bit short there from Greg. Needs to focus on the line and length. And, ooh, that's beautifully picked up. It wasn't that short, but yeah, lovely shot. Shreve continuing. It's the 24th over, 108 for 2. And Jackson got his 50 up in the last over.
Good, Jacko. Good, Jacko.
2 runs there. Well bowled. Oh, and that's a little snick. I think it dropped short. Just bound short of Tyler. Well, we've reached the halfway point. Oxted will be looking at a 250 plus, and George Jackson will have different ideas, and he's come on for a bit of a spell. That's sounded a bit snicky, but no, off his stomach, which is probably unsurprising. Oh, and that one was a snick, but tough. Tyler diving to his left. Yeah, well bowled. That's a super shot. Half volley, gone for 4.
Short side.
Oh, well bowled. Really is an excellent spell here from Greg. Good contest this, 134 for 2. It's the 30th over, 20 left. Oxted definitely looking to get on with it, but you know, and that's a wicket. Yeah, a little bit of pressure there, and Greg bowling very well up the hill, George bowling well down the hill, and wicket results. That's 3 down. Newman in, number 5, and gets a short one, pulls it away, doesn't middle it, but 4 runs. I think Sharif having a manicure.
Is that the ball? Shaz's getting his nails done.
Super bowling. Another great over. That's a great shot. Great shot. Simon Jackson here, certainly looking like he's on his way to his third successive century. But he's not as free-flowing as I think he has been the last 2 weeks. And that is out straight to Greg. And, and there we are, a little bit of pressure. Just tied Jackson down a little bit. And there he goes. Oh, great bowling. And that's gone. So, Greg, really well-deserved wicket there. Created the pressure for the catch off the last over. And that's now 5 down, 145, 33rd over. Sanderstead right back in this game now. Now let's just look at this magnificent ginger mohawk. Superb stuff. Certainly working today. Good catch, a lot of pressure. Wicket of his own there. Well deserved. Oh, super ball. Brilliant there from Sandeep. Bowling, and that's a bit harder to, put a bit of wit and humour into the commentary in these first 11 games. All a bit more serious, but Cash wearing a sweater there, that's reasonably amusing. It's about 26 degrees out there. I've got a lovely shady spot next to the sight screen. That's a good over. Good over from George. Well, thoughts of a 250 probably slipping away. Sanderstead will be thinking, well, maybe sub 200. Another couple of wickets. It's a good deck. Bowling good bit of shape. Jackson off for a little rest. He'll no doubt come back for the final 4 or 5. SURREY comes back on. I think he's got 4 left, I think. Should aid the over 8 as well. That's a rare loose delivery. Greg, that's inevitable results. That's well away for 4. Yogi. Lovely stuff. That's been a really super spell from Greg. Created the pressure that's got us into this position, really. Excellent spell. And yeah, that's a good over that. Just the one from it and has rattled through it in about 2 minutes. Good stuff. Final 10. Sandeep comes into the attack. On the money straight away. Oh, that's poor. Oh, that's a rare loose one from SURREY. Yogi uses his knee to good effect there. And again. Keeping him down to just singles here. Ooh, bit of village in the first 11 game. The bowler having to move his own sight screen. Wilson back for second spell to finish off the game, and short one. Not what was needed really. Line and length has been the key to keeping this total to what it is. And again. Won't go. Or will it? It does. Better. Oh, swing and a miss. And that's out. Tricky gets another wicket. 216 for 6. 16 balls left. And that's for 7 now. 15 balls left. See what happens when you pitch it up. That's a good wipe. And it's 4 runs. Agricultural. Ah, super bit of bowling. Oh, that's gone right up in the air. Who's under that? SURREY? Looks like a 50 there. Well batted. Final over. Oh, well bowled. Off stump. That's, I think that might be 4 for Tricky now. That's, 4 balls to go. Well, that's a 5 for Tricky. It's always nice to be the one that's bowling at the end, at the tail enders, isn't it? No, he's bowled well. So, come on, Tricks, let's get a hat trick. Oh, that's, see, I mean, a short ball. God knows why. 4 runs. 234, final ball. That's nicely carved away. 238. Off the 50. I think both sides might be quite happy with that. It should be a good one if we bat as well as we can. Tee now. Here we go. 235 to win. 50 overs to get them in. Tyler and Yogi opening the batting. Bit of spin to open the bowling, and the scene is set. Oh, that's a bit of a rank ball, but they've got protection out there, so just the single. Ooh. Bit of filth there, and that's put away for 4. Ooh, and that's 1 bounce 4. Almost killed us. Oh, Yogi has a bit of a wipe, and that's gone between keeper and first slip for another 4. That's 19 for none. It's the first ball of the 3rd over. And Yogi tries again. Yeah, he's got this worked out, Yogi. Canny player. 23 for none off 3. Yogi's gone up into the air. Bounced to no man's land. Come back for a 2.
About the 5 we got. Shot, Yogi! It's a run that. That's not good. Yogi looks good.
Ooh,
Shot, Yogi!
Full toss. Yogi has put it into Selsdon. Super shot. Ah, Yogi. Where's that gone? Super bit of fielding there. Oh. Straight up his back. Gone for 4. 4 runs. Spinner continues. A good start here from Sanderstead. Ooh, another long hop. We'll save that though. And that's unfortunately out. 46 for 1. It's the 10th over. Abhishek in at 3, and looks to me like this bowler might be the crucial guy. Looks bowling good lines, good lengths. Keeper standing up. I don't think he's going to give much away. There we go. Oh, another one through the slips. Should be 2. Oh. A lot happened there. Single in the book. Foul. Should get 2 there. Easy. And that's a long hop, really. Yogi will be very disappointed with himself. Looked really good there, but unfortunately, got to go. 54 for 2. It's the 13th over. So, fan favourite Sharif comes out, number 4. Yeah, he's got 38 overs to bat. If he bats for most of them, then we should be pretty close to this total. Big snick on that. Well, that's 60 for 3. It's the 16th over. And Sharif sticks one over the top. Long on for 4. And here's the Sanderstead wagtail. Surprisingly enough, wagging his tail. I've got Johnny Longcock with me. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Back here to watch some marvellous cricket and hopefully some more Sharif runs.
Yeah, let's hope so. So 2's got hammered, did you?
Yeah, quite a quiet day, and 50 all out wasn't the best day. But
Ho hum. So
got a wicket, so
well
I'm
done.
happy. First one in 3 weeks.
Makes you happy, is it?
Yeah.
Very good. Did you see the podcast?
I did see the podcast.
Do you fancy a bit of that?
I do fancy a bit of that. I need
Good.
to clear my name of being a cricket badger from Trick.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we all know who's the real cricket badger.
Yeah, some of your Australian fans want you in there.
Yeah, I'm well up for it.
Excellent. We'll get that organised.
Cheers.
Good crowded today. Not necessarily because it's good entertainment, but because the second team, as you heard from Johnny, lost quite quickly. All out for 50, knocked off for 1. Lovely angle this, especially this time of year. And that's Snick behind, chasing a wide one, and that's 4 down. Yeah, lovely angle when the sun gets low in the sky. The gold now, as they call it. Not so golden for Sanderstead at the moment. That's 62, I think, for 4. Sandeep in at 6. Second team star all-rounder. Brought in today. A few missing from the first 11. A couple of injuries, things like that. Sharif uses his feet. It's just the 1. That'll do. Super shot for 4. Indeed, it's a 6. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Couple of bounces for 4. And that's called a sip. Got one that just lifted there, a bit unlucky. We were just saying that Sandeep was probably going to be our main man today, but a sort of combined commentator's curse from us there. Not that you heard it. So that's 85 for 5. It's the 24th over. Okay, 25th over. 86 for 5. Sharif still there. That's a nice shot, and that's 1 bounce. So, T.
Hi, Daniel.
How are you, mate?
Been better.
Yeah, no, that, well, I'll say it so you don't have to, but did look a bit leg-sidey and you got a bat on it. But anyway, we don't need to talk about that anymore.
Tell you what we can talk about, Dan.
What's that?
Some exciting new news.
Yeah, go on.
Silly Point, Sanderstead Cricket Club TV podcast.
Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, in fact, of course I had. Yeah, no, I was excited by that. I think most of the viewers seem to like it.
I hope so.
Yeah, got some
Still
nice,
lots more to come.
Yeah, we got some nice comments. Some great ideas from the viewers. Things that we can do better, do differently. Any particular ideas you liked?
Player involvement, I like that.
Yeah.
Try and get lots of different Sanderstead characters giving their view on lots of different topics.
Yeah, well, I've lined up Longcock. He's up for it.
Perfect.
So yeah, we just gotta get another date. And here's one for you. Me and the Codgers, we're off to France. So this is the sort of the elder statesman Sanderstead. We're off to France tomorrow for a golfing trip, Le Touquet, and we might do a Codgers. That's a lovely, beautifully guided by saddles down to wherever it is. Yeah, we might do a Codgers podcast from Le Touquet. What do you think?
I can't wait to listen to it, Dan.
Absolutely, absolutely. It won't be pretty though. You know, as old Codgers, we're not great to look at.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. So T, how can people watch the podcast?
Via YouTube, although it would be a video, it's still a video of the podcast.
Indeed, indeed. And just interrupt you there, we do a short version on the main channel, but we've started a second channel called Sanderstead CCTV Silly Point, which is where we're going to put, you know, content like the podcast and other content which isn't cricket matches.
Behind the scenes stuff, that kind
All of that. So Sanderstead CCTV Silly Point. So
and
find that and subscribe.
Also, SoundCloud can be found, and in the future we're looking to go on to Spotify, iTunes, and such like.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's all happening.
It is all happening. If anyone's got any good ideas as to where best to put a podcast, then please tell us, because we really don't know what we're doing, but we're enjoying doing it. Nicely played, that's 4. Watch that ball. Yeah, it's the back of T's head there.
Thank you.
Silly fool. That's good, he's silly.
Shot!
That's a nice shot. Bit T20 for my liking, but hey ho, needs must and all that.
Apologies also that there was no T's today. Dan chose to go home at the interval.
Oh yeah, I had to go and pick Lucy up.
There will be one coming soon, don't you worry.
Yeah. Ooh,
Shot!
That's 6. Yeah, super shot. And Saddles is out. Floated up, straight down the fielder's throat. That's 114 for 6. It's the 30th over. So something like 125 needed off the final 20. Yeah, 6 and over in a bit. That's not really the issue. The fact that we're 6 wickets down is the issue, but these two at the crease are arguably two of our best bats. So it's very much up to these two, I think. Another one gone. So that's 7 down, and probably all hope may be lost now. Cash in at 9. Actually slightly injured today. He's got a bit of shin splints. See him hobbling gingerly for that leg bye. Screen knees moving. Longcocks after it. There's a second 11. Rather enjoying themselves after an absolute thrashing. With them on the receiving end, of course. How about a Simon Carter miracle? And that's another one gone. That's 8 down now. Tricky Wilson in at 10. He's got quite a job to do. Ooh. And that's 9 down. 126. I think we're going to be in the bar pretty soon. So here's Greg coming in at 11, complete with blue pads.
Shot trick.
And Trix has put one away for. That's good. Is that going to go?
Sport.
Ooh, ooh.
Use it over. 4 hands.
Yeah, nicely hit. That is 4.
Shot trick.
So,
Haynes, Rushmore.
yeah, the Codgers have just broken the bench. Look at that. Sherlock, Haynes and Rushforth. Sherlock, Haynes and Rushforth broken the bench. And that's before Lenny got on it. Oh, and he's done it again.
One tricks.
That's going to be out. And it is. So that's easy win for Oxted Limpsfield. Sanderstead well, didn't really come to the party today. So yeah, 10 overs to spare. Something like 106 short or something like that. So yeah, a bit of a thrashing that. I'm sure we can repair our wounds in the bar.
We're on the football.
Oh, is there some football on, Johnny?
Champions League.
Ah, well, who cares about football? It's the cricket season.